The component builder is where you can combine and upgrade your components. You'll notice that they are sorted by their type, of which there are 10. There will be more sorting and filtering features available as we improve the UI. Let's go ahead and use the desk component type as our example. This is a score of 1 component with a trait on desk right, a typewriter. Click on it to bring up the top window. Now we need to find another desk component that has a trait which is not on desk right. Let's take a look. We'll pick the desk component with the frame trait filled with cave. Now we have 2 components loaded up, each with a different trait, which is exactly what we're looking for. You'll need some Scratch to combine or upgrade your components together. In order to upgrade a component from 1 trait to 2, you will need 7 Scratch. From 2 to 3 is 15 Scratch, and from 3 to 4 is 22 Scratch. These values are subject to change as the ecosystem grows. You don't have to upgrade your components yet. You can choose to simply attach them to your room as level 1s using the room construction area and then stake them with no upgraded components. This will limit your potential points, but also means you don't have to spend extra on Scratch. If you do want to upgrade, you will need to acquire some Scratch. You can buy some directly from the MMF or HopSwap decks shown here. Let's go back to our components and finally upgrade the desk we were looking at. With the 2 components loaded up and some Scratch in our wallet, you'll need to click the trait you want to combine. In this case, that is the cave trait in the frame section. We can now go ahead and click on Upgrade. This will prompt a transaction to pop up. Go ahead and accept it. Now let's go back and check out the result. You'll see that your desk components have now been merged together. It is now worth 2 points, 1 point from the typewriter trait and 1 point from the cave trait combined. You can match up any score with any other score, so you could combine a score 1 desk component with a score 3 desk for a total of a 4-point value component if you want it. At any time during this process, you can press the red cancel button to reset everything to default. In the same way that you can combine and upgrade components, you can also break them down. If you've already upgraded a component and you now wish to combine it with a different component, you can uncombine your original one. To do so, click on the empty component at the top of your components list. There should be one in each component section type. For your second selection, pick the upgraded component you'd like to break down. Click on the trait you'd like to remove. In this case, we'll remove the cave trait here from this component. Click on Upgrade and accept the transaction prompt. Your component will now be split back into the original 2 components initially used to upgrade. Breaking down components like this costs no Scratch, only the transaction gas fee. One thing to note is that combining components can, at times, cause a metadata error. If this occurs, your component will display this error message that looks like this. If this happens, please hop on Discord and create a ticket so we can get it sorted out for you quickly. Another issue that some users experience is the message prompt to upgrade your component appearing, but not the transaction message to approve. This can happen for a few reasons, but the main ones are the following. You may need to do a hard refresh or a cache clear, close or restart your browser, all that jazz. Make sure to close out any transaction windows that might be hiding behind your browser and disconnect/reconnect your wallet. The other issue can be caused by the RPC you're using. especially for those using the DeFi wallet. Changing the RPC if you're using MetaMask will often resolve this issue. If you only use a DeFi wallet, you may simply have to wait until the congestion and traffic dies down, as you cannot change the RPC set on the DeFi wallet at this time. That about wraps it up as far as the component builder goes. Next, we will go over the room construction section. If you have any trouble with the steps so far, as always, feel free to hop into Discord and create a ticket for assistance. We're always around to help.